Oregano, which is popularly called the mother with love and respect, has occupied a special place in Slavic folk medicine for centuries. Its fragrant, slightly bitter aroma was associated not only with homely comfort, but also with deep healing power. Women used decoctions and infusions of this herb to recover after childbirth, normalize the menstrual cycle, relieve anxiety and insomnia. Today, modern herbal medicine and scientific research confirm that oregano is not just a symbol of folk wisdom, but a plant with a wide range of pharmacological properties, including hormone, regulating, sedative, anti-inflammatory, and antispasmodic effects. However, like any powerful natural remedy, it requires conscious and balanced application. One of the most valuable qualities of oregano is its ability to gently but effectively calm the nervous system. Unlike synthetic sedatives, which often cause drowsiness, lethargy, or addiction, oregano has a harmonizing effect. It reduces anxiety, relieves irritability, and helps to cope with emotional burnout and chronic fatigue without disturbing clarity of thought. A cup of warm infusion before bedtime promotes natural falling asleep and improves the quality of sleep, making it deep and restorative. That is why oregano is often included in herbal teas for neurosis, vegetative vascular dystonia, and stress conditions. Oregano is of particular importance in women's practice. It is rightly called the herb for women. It has a beneficial effect on the reproductive system, regulating the hormonal background. Due to the content of phytoestrogens, natural analogs of female sex hormones, oregano helps to alleviate the symptoms of premenstrual syndrome, reduce the painfulness of menstruation, and normalize their cyclicity. It is especially valuable during menopause. Regular intake of the infusion reduces the frequency and intensity of hot flashes, reduces night sweats, stabilizes mood, and improves overall well-being. Many women note that the coarse intake of oregano makes the menopausal period much more comfortable and less traumatic. But the healing properties of oregano go far beyond the feminine and nervous spheres. The herb actively supports the digestive system. In low-acidity gastritis, it stimulates the secretion of gastric juice, improving protein digestion and nutrient absorption. With flatulence, intestinal spasms, and biliary dyskinesia, oregano exhibits carminative and antispasmodic effects. It relieves bloating, reduces colic, and promotes the escape of gases. To do this, it is enough to brew 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried herbs with a glass of boiling water. Insist under the lid for 15 to 20 minutes, and take half a cup 20 to 30 minutes before meals. In addition, oregano has a pronounced diuretic, diaphoretic, and mild analgesic effect. This makes it useful for colds with fever. It helps reduce fever and eliminate toxins through sweat and urine. For edema caused by a violation of the water-salt balance, oregano can also be useful. Although for cardiac or renal edema, its use is possible only under the supervision of a doctor. In folk medicine, it is sometimes used in the initial stages of urolithiasis to facilitate the removal of fine grains of sand. But the advice of a specialist is extremely important here. The traditional recipe of traditional medicine is also interesting: wine with oregano. To prepare it, take 100 grams of dried herbs and pour half a liter of high-quality red wine, for example, Cahors, and let it infuse in a dark, cool place for 3 to 4 weeks, stirring occasionally. The resulting remedy is taken 1 to 2 tablespoons with meals for intestinal atony, spastic colitis, decreased appetite, and even mild forms of depression. This infusion has a tonic and restorative effect. However, behind all these advantages, there are serious contraindications that should not be forgotten. Oregano is strictly prohibited for pregnant women. Even a single dose can cause uterine contractions and cause miscarriage at any time. It is also not recommended to use it for gastritis with high acidity, peptic ulcer of the stomach, or duodenum, as it can irritate the mucous membrane. For children under 18 years of age, internal intake of oregano is not recommended, and for children under 7 years of age, even external use like baths or compresses should be coordinated with a pediatrician. People with allergies to plants of the family Lucidaceae, such as mint, basil, sage, lemon balm, or lavender, should also avoid oregano due to the risk of cross-reaction. Thus, oregano is not just a soothing tea from grandma's chest, but a powerful phytotherapeutic agent with a multifaceted effect. Used correctly, taking into account the indications, dosage, duration of the course, and contraindications, it can become a reliable ally in maintaining women's health, stabilizing the nervous system, and improving digestion. But it is important to remember that even the most healing herb does not replace the diagnosis and treatment of serious diseases. Before starting regular use, especially in the presence of chronic pathologies or while taking other medications, be sure to consult a doctor or a qualified phytotherapist. Health is not an experiment, but a responsibility, and even natural gifts require respect and a reasonable approach.